Have you ever heard of something that seemed just that little bit too good to be true? That's when you might want to take it with a pinch of salt. A pinch of salt. Hi there. So today we're going to be looking at this very, very useful idiom, to take something with a pinch of salt. Have you ever been skeptical about something you've heard? Unsure and uncertain? If so, you took it with a pinch of salt. Now, this idiom is perfect for describing caution when evaluating or considering some information. So let's have a look at a couple of examples. If you can imagine that someone tends to exaggerate, you could say, he tends to exaggerate, so I take his stories with a pinch of salt. This indicates skepticism about truthfulness in his stories. You could take it with a pinch of salt or a large pinch of salt. So he tends to exaggerate, so I take his stories with a pinch of salt. Another example is about reading perhaps online reviews for online shopping or for buying something online. For example, if you look at this sentence, when reading online reviews, it's wise to take them with a pinch of salt. When reading online reviews, it's wise to take them with a pinch of salt. And this will advise caution when believing what is read online. So when reading online reviews, it's wise to take them with a pinch of salt. When you're reading them, just be a little bit cautious about whether they're true or not. So there's a couple of examples. Let's look at how you can use this in like an IELTS exam or just general everyday conversations. In an IELTS speaking test, you might describe how you approach uncertain information. For example, I always take gossip with a pinch of salt because it's often exaggerated. I always take gossip with a pinch of salt because it's often exaggerated. Exaggerated means that they're telling you something and they're making the situation bigger than what it actually is. They're exaggerating it. So if you use that, I always take gossip with a pinch of salt. This shows the examiner that you can express skepticism very, very effectively. And in everyday conversations, you might talk about being cautious with information. You could say, take what he says with a pinch of salt. He likes to embellish the truth. Take what he says with a pinch of salt. He likes to embellish the truth. Just means that he likes to exaggerate the truth, or he likes to make the truth a big thing when really it's only a small thing from what he's saying. So have a bit of caution and take it with a pinch of salt. So take what he says with a pinch of salt. He likes to embellish the truth. So using this idiom not only makes your English sound much more natural, but also adds a thoughtful and cautious touch to your English skills. So let's have a look at some synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms for take it with a pinch of salt. Synonyms being similar vocabulary could be skeptical and doubt what you hear. So they're very, very similar, but take it with a pinch of salt adds a much more idiomatic and colourful expression of your doubt. On the other hand, antonyms, the opposites, might include phrases such as believe fully or trust completely. Now, obviously, these expressions describe situations where skepticism and doubt are not applied. So, next time you want to express some caution when evaluating or considering some information, remember to say you're taking it with a pinch of salt. It's a really excellent way to express doubt, and it will really impress your listeners when you're having a conversation